Bitcoin broke another record. It's doubled in price in the past month alone.
There will be other currencies like it that may be even better.
The main currency you've probably heard about is Bitcoin. Its value exploded from around $1,000 at the beginning of the year to $9,000 by November to nearly $20,000 by December.
Bitcoin is better than currency in that you don't have to be physically in the same place. And, of course, for large transactions, currency can get pretty inconvenient.
2,000, 5,000, 10,000. Rick Falkvenia does an excellent analysis. He predicts that Bitcoin will capture between 1 and 10% of the global Forex market, which implies a price of between $100,000 to $1 million per Bitcoin.
What's up, crypto junkies? It's Jay, crypto enthusiast. Welcome back to another video. Yes, we're in a new office space. Yes, I'll give you an office tour at some point. Yes, that's crypto junkie merch in the background. I'm showing it there on purpose. Gotcha. Anyway, let's talk origami. We need to talk updates, baby. Okay. As you can see, there's 436 people on Crypto Junkie Discord server. So if you're not already in there, you probably should get in there. We're opening up registration again. It will be free again to join, of course, but some of the group and channels you won't have access to. Origami. Remember that review I did? Remember? So at this point, it's pretty clear that they're delivering on the product. Like if it wasn't clear before, if you remember back, they are a e-commerce platform. Okay, let's just catch you up. They also have the review component and the payment component, so that the payment component would directly work with the shipping directly to ensure a seamless delivery. The actual review component would really challenge, or will really challenge, a lot of the model that you see on eBay and Amazon that already exists. So the marketplace allows you to basically open up a store, open up your own Shopify. Okay, so you got a Shopify piece, you got the payment piece, and then you got the review piece. Part of the whole product is being able to, within this review piece, track the delivery through Chainlink, okay? The ICO ended, and everything that they said they were gonna go and do, they went and did, okay? So let's take a look at this update. Chainlink, they've confirmed it with Sergey Nazarov. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. I hope I'm not butchering that up. They now have access to the DevNet so they can carry out their first tests. Next, they partnered up with ZTrace, which is a consulting company in France that deals with marketplaces. So they have a huge group of customers and clientele that they are going to be integrating with Origami. Next, remember on the roadmap, Mendity or Mendity?
I don't know how to pronounce that. Whatever.
It's men's fashion, I believe, right? Men's fashion, or something to do with men. Fashion, grooming, something. This is in its final test and it will be released this week. So we should expect that any day now. They got listed on IDEX, which I don't think is that great of an exchange. I personally never even heard of it, but it is listed. I believe the coin is still at 2 or 3x. It was at 4x, right? So great job, everybody. But there's the dump, okay? The dump always happens. So let's see here. What is that? 0.001. So what is that? $1 or 10 cents? Yeah, I don't know. 24-hour volume. Yeah, minus 20% in the last 24 hours. Dun dun dun. The dump. The dump always happens, guys. You've been in crypto now. It's like, has nothing to do with the project. You just have people who, they got in, they wanted to make money, and they sold off. And so this right here was the big sell-off. You're literally, some of these people possibly 5 and 6x their money, depending on when they actually sold. So it's live and tradable now. It's another great bottom to scoop up. Why did that just change to 24-hour change plus 75%? That was weird.
Okay, anyway.
So I guess it's not negative 25%, it's plus 75%. It's listed on here. I've never used this exchange. I don't know what to expect. I don't know what to say about it, but we've got the exchange. We've got the new customer. This is a new merchant that's launching their store, their marketplace on the Origami network happening. New partnership with ZTrace, Chainlink confirmed. They got access. We're rocking and rolling. And so this is the actual release notes. Like, you can see everything that they've been doing, bug fixes all the way down to feature rollouts, product updates, everything over the last couple release notes. Now that they're launched, okay, great, yes, it's real, it's out there working. Now what matters? Let's talk about that, because while all this is exciting, if you were somebody that just wanted to get in and ride this quick little wave and then sell off, you probably already did, but if not, then you'll be looking to probably sell out in the next couple days. Long-term holders will be looking to accumulate as the price comes down. Depending on how much of a sell-off, it can pull the price completely down. And then all the accumulators will come in and accumulate and drive the price right back up. That's just how these markets work, okay? Let's talk about what matters now, though. What matters now is completely different than what mattered before, okay? What mattered before was mostly just that they weren't full of shit. They weren't gonna run off with the money, and that they were actually gonna fulfill and launch, okay? I think that's like key and clutch with ICO, okay? They've proven that, they've done that, so what matters now is really the deeper, harder questions, which is, does this platform really have legs? And will it just be a European thing, like they're working on France and other areas of Europe? Will this be able to go international? Will this be able to compete with big brands, with big marketplaces like eBay and Amazon? You know, those markets took a very long time to build up, so don't expect Origami to, you know, start duking it out with them overnight. It will take a lot of time. Those networks took 5-7 years to grow up and really take off internationally. So now what matters is, okay, we get more merchants onto Origami. I'm saying we, but I'm just, as if it was me, I'm acting like it was me running this. Keep getting more partnerships, keep getting more marketplaces onto the network, and then make sure that it actually makes sense, and we keep rolling out new updates for the marketplaces, for the vendors, customers, whatever you want to call them, that are using the Origami platform. That has to stay very competitive, not only just from like, okay, a basic bug standpoint, but new features, benefits, and continuing to streamline the process of running an entire online merchant store through their platform. That is the deep stuff. That is the hard stuff. That is now going to become the new challenge, because all the easy stuff like launching and raising the money is now over with. Now we actually get to work. So that will be the things that you want to keep an eye on now, is what the merchants are saying that are using the platform. Are they continuing to go out and get new merchants to come onto the platform, new partnerships, bring on new advisors, bring on new third-party integrations, open up APIs, those sorts of things that really prove that this is a platform that will last, okay? That's the things that matter now. And we've seen that even with other coins that take on completely different things, just because this is the next phase, is even if they were to smash this out of the park, doesn't guarantee this outcome over here. It doesn't guarantee this thing over here. I think overall, most people have pretty warped expectations with crypto, but just keep in mind that, you know, the success of every single merchant, they could ace that, slam dunk it, and it doesn't mean now Lambo, now we go to the moon in this thing. Doesn't necessarily mean that. It just means that they're doing exactly what they said. Those things over time do matter. Those things over time is what makes a great project. And I think that now more than ever, those are the things that people really need to pay attention to, is that these guys have done a great job so far with doing what they said they were going to do. And now what we get to see is the next iteration of this. Now that it's actually out there and live, increase of partnerships, increase of third-party integrations to help streamline the process and running of those merchants, continuing to grow, update, you know, keep an eye on those things now, because those are the things that will matter. And then what they need to start doing is bigger advertising and PR campaigns to widen the net and bring on more and more merchants, because the knee-to-knee, the one-on-one recruitment of, you know, merchants to come on board is great, but they'll need to eventually scale that quite quickly. Before 2018 is up, they'll need to once again have graduated into a much bigger model and concept to bring people in, okay? So those are what we watch now. If you are a long-term holder, that's what's going to matter. Also too, if you just want to come in and make some profit off of it, you could probably over this next week get some really great periods and times to accumulate and then sell off at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5x, because this coin, like many others, will continue to kind of have these waves, especially very dramatic waves over the next week, as more of the people decide to sell off and more people come in and accumulate. And so we just see this up, down, up, down, up, down. You might be able to ride that and get some get some really good gains if you just want to swing this or scalp this, okay? So that's it. I just wanted to give you guys a quick update, which I realized I don't do a lot on ICO projects, but I'm going to start doing more. It's not that I don't care, it's just kind of like I forget, and there's, you know, especially last year, there's way too many projects I was involved in, and I naturally just kind of forgot. So this year, since there's only going to be a few that are going to be the core focus of ICOs that I get involved in, it'll give me more time to really be able to provide you with these updates. How you can stay in the know is you join their Telegram. Their Telegram's over 1,000 people strong now. You can follow them on Medium. This is where they post all of their updates, and follow them on Twitter to ask them questions. That's probably a great question spot outside of Telegram, and just kind of interact with them on that front. Go ahead and join IDEX. If you want to offload or liquidate some of the holdings that you've got, you can go ahead and do that. And then that's how you stay in the know with everything origami. That's it, my friends. See you very soon in another training. Bye. If you like what we're doing on the channel, take a second, hit the subscribe button, click the bell notification.
This just in.
Crypto Junkies is now over 1,000 people. Over 2,500 people. We now have over 3,000 4,600. We have crossed over 5,000 people in our Discord chat community.